We are talking with George Teague, and George stopped by last year.
Yes, sir.
And was telling us about a fun fundraiser.
There you go.
For the lighthouse here in Cullman, which is done by the Native Americans.
Yes, sir.
So anyway, tell us what's going on.
Okay, last year we done this, it's a charity powwow, is what it is, and we had a tremendous turnout from the community last year. We done really great, so we just wanted to put it on again this year, and it's going to be August the 20th and 21st at Sportsman's Lake Park. We're going to open our proverbial gates, at 9 o'clock, so people can start coming in. We'll do our grand entry at 10:30 on Saturday, 12 o'clock on Sunday, so everybody can still go to church, and after church, y'all can come on out, and participate. We'll run till about 5 o'clock, and
For people that aren't familiar with the powwow, what takes place?
oh, this is going to be awesome. This year we actually have 3 drum groups that's going to come and be drumming while the Native people dance, and we'll also have social dances. So even if you're not Native and you want to get out in a circle and dance, you're more than welcome to. We'll have children's dance. One of the favorites the kids have is the candy dance. And we put candy out in the circle, and they dance with the drum. And when the drum's up, they run out and they start picking up the candy. So, the kids really love that. We also have a young guy coming from Nashville. He records with Kenny Rogers Band, and he's supposed to be coming to do some singing. His brother actually has had several strokes. He's paralyzed, so what he's doing is he's going around doing these benefit singings, and he called and asked if we would do what we call a blanket song, which while he sings, we'll put a blanket out on the ground, and people can just go by and drop a little money, and we'll pick it up and just give it to him to help him and his family support them, because that's what this is about. This is strictly about us giving back to the community, to the people that need our help the most. It just so happens that I work for the Lighthouse, which is a 12-bed transitional home for men, and it's to help them get off the drugs and alcohol. These are sons and fathers and brothers to people that they've just got an issue and they're needing a little help. And so that's what we're doing. We're raising the money for that. That's our big thing. And the little boy's mother called yesterday to verify that he would be here, and she said if we would do this blanket that they wanted to donate a percentage of what they get off the blanket back to us. So therefore you see that we're giving back to somebody that needs our help, but they're turning around and giving back to us also. So this is what it is. It's a hand helping a hand. We'll have dancing, we'll have Native food, we'll have Mad Dog Mike's barbecue's going to be there again this year. I got to put him in there because that's my buddy. We have vendors. Last year we only had 12 vendors show up. This year I've got applications for like 20 different vendors. So the people that seen it last year, they fell in love. And a lot of the community came up and said, George, we're so glad to see it back here. Are you going to do it again next year? I had a lady call and say, where are you taking it to next? So it's just a great thing. I mean, it's just super awesome,
You told us a little bit about the Lighthouse. Tell us a little bit about your background, because you've gone through this.
Yes, sir, I have. I'm actually in recovery myself. Matter of fact, 6 years and 10 months worth, so I'm almost at the 7-year mark. While I've been in recovery, I went to Wallace State, got done there. I went to Athens State University in Athens, Alabama. I graduated with my bachelor's. I worked for the Lighthouse program. I work as an assistant counselor with Bradford Health Services. So I'm not only part of one of them, I am one of them, and I work with and for people with addiction. I speak, one of my sponsees, which is a guy that, I help, we kind of mentor, called me last night, which was kind of a shock because he hadn't called me in a little while, because he's moved off. But he called last night and was letting me know that he's still doing super great, and he wants to come by and see me Monday. And I'm like, yeah, great, And it's just a super, super good feeling, you know, when you talk to somebody and they succeed,
Yeah.
you know, and then they call you back and they got that happy, joyous, free attitude instead of that anger, bitter, and discontent and, you know, mad at the world type thing. And that's what I see a lot with these guys, you know, when they leave here, they're just so happy, you know, because they've actually got a little education on what's really going on. They've gotten enough help that, you know, we give them the tools
Yeah.
to work with. And we're not talking about hand tools, we're talking about
Right.
tools of the brain.
Yeah.
So.
Was your addiction to alcohol or drugs?
I'm the proverbial trash can. I liked it all. It didn't
Really?
matter, you know. So many people that go into addiction or alcohol, they start off just, you know, they don't start off to be an alcoholic or an addict. They just go out there to, oh, I'll just have a drink or something, and it just eventually takes hold, you know. And you know, it's a bad thing. I mean, it's a bad disease that people don't even realize.
Yeah.
But it can be arrested. You know, just like cancer. You know, we can put cancer in remission. You know, by using, you know, like chemo and radiation. Well, we can put addiction in remission by using the tools of recovery.
What's the most difficult part of overcoming the addictions?
Whew. I would say the craving, you know, it's the craving of it, because you go through so many, because your body just acts and feels like you just gotta have it, and then you'll run into the denial of the fact that your body, you know, you're just, oh, I ain't, and then you have, you know, like family members that don't understand, and they're constantly on you about it, and yeah, you know, and sometimes it makes it hard for a person to just, you know, give it up. I mean, it's so I would really have to say the cravings are really probably the withdrawals really usually.
Do they ever go away?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
They do. And, you know, even though I've been in recovery almost 7 years now, you know, there's still times that, you know, there's something happened, you know. I think I talked about it last year. My dad died July the 23rd of 2013 from cancer, you know, and that was kind of a rough time. But then it was 7 months to the day after that, my wife was killed in a car wreck. And, you know, that was really a tough time, you know, but thanks to the programs that we have, even here in Cullman, I mean, we have Cullman AA, we have Cullman NA, you know, thanks to those people that I was able to go to those meetings and sit in with those people and use them as my family, as my backbone, as my support system. See, I didn't go back out and turn to something that would have carried me down a harder road.
Yeah.
You see,
George, to recap, tell us where and when and why we're doing the Pow Wow.
Okay, as a recap again, my friends, come on out to Sportsman's Lake Park, Saturday, August the 20th, Sunday, August the 21st, for the second annual Native American Charity Pow Wow. We're going to have funs and food, and it's y'all don't want to miss this. We've got an auction too this year that's going to be tremendous. Just for example, we have Ed White's Jewelry, Cage Girls have donated, Lowe's, Marvin's has donated, we've got the Aquatic Center has donated, Palm Beach Tanning, Buffalo Wild Wings. Gosh, I don't know, just
Show up and find out.
just have to show up and find out.
Very good. Thank you, George.
Right.
Good information, and see you next year.
I hope so.
Okay, George Teague.
All right, thank you.